What's going on, everybody? Serial Entrepreneur here, and we're going to go really quickly today into 5 strategies on how to grow your Instagram following. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so just really quickly before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, you're going to want to make sure you do that. We're uploading all kinds of content over the next few months for you guys that's going to be free. We've started an SEO series, so intro to or a beginner's series to SEO. If you don't have an understanding of that, we're putting together about 11 videos total for you guys that goes all throughout SEO, so you'll have a better understanding on top of all of the other topics we're talking about. So Facebook, Instagram, pay-per-click, email marketing. All you guys need to do is just head on over to my channel and you can check out all of the most recent videos that we've uploaded. I mean, there's stuff on selling, finding customers, everything that you'll need to start a digital marketing agency. So make sure that you subscribe so you get updated on all the information. Also, if you haven't checked out my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, any of those pages, all of those are going to be in the link or in the description below. The links will be down there, so that way you can head over and check out some of those. It's a great way for you to reach out to me, ask me questions. We also have a free Facebook group now. The link will also be in the description below. We have a mentorship program. There's all kinds of stuff. Plus, there's still, some promos going out, for this month, where we're going to be giving discounts for people to get into digital marketing school. So you'll want to make sure you stay updated. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into the document here, and you guys will actually be able to see basically what tool I use and some other tools that I use to make my Instagram account, grow on a regular basis. We probably gain anywhere from 200 to 300 new followers a week, which is really good for us. And you guys can employ the same tactics with your agency, with your clients, whatever it may be. And the best part is this platform that I use is very, very easy to use. It's very affordable because it's only $10 a month per one singular account for the basic packaging, which is really, really good. You can actually go in and target people who are in your niche. So I can target people who have pages that are in my niche, target their actual page, and go in and like all of their followers automatically. That's going to be great because those people are already liking those pages because of a specific reason, right? So now you're able to go and find your competitors' followers and steal them over to your account. You're able to target people by hashtags, locations, all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to jump right in and show you how this gets done. But basically, this blog will also be on my website. So this is the blog article itself. But you guys will be able to head over to the website and check that out as well if you want something to follow along with or a document to follow along with. So basically, Instagram, as we all know, is one of the #1 social media outlets out there right now. It's, competing very heavily with Facebook. Facebook owns Instagram, but they still compete with each other because they're different types of social media platforms. And Instagram is doing really, really well because of the trend in video and photo, because of the fact that, it's easier to look at, it's easier to pull in information, and it's just a lot more convenient. It's much more appealing than looking at text. And Facebook has a lot of text in it, right? So that's why Instagram is doing really well. And as far as using it for a business strategy or for a marketing strategy for a business, there's a lot of benefits. So it's great for re-engagement. It's great for building brand or character behind your business. So your business actually sort of comes to life a little more when you create an Instagram account because of the types of posts that you should be putting on that account. So it's really, there's a lot of dynamics that make Instagram great. Also the fact that Facebook, like I said, acquired their business. So Instagram now allows you, or you're now able to market via Facebook's Business Manager platform. So you actually go into the Business Manager platform on Facebook, and you're able to use that to make Instagram ads, whether it be story ads or feed ads. They're great for getting retargeting, and in some niches, they're good for getting results. E-commerce people like to use Instagram influencers to drive traffic to a page, and that's actually a strategy that you can use for your, any type of client, really. You can use that to drive traffic to their page if they sell anything online. So, there's a lot of ways that you can use Instagram to really benefit a business. And here's, one of the platforms that I use. So we're just going to look straight at it, and it's called Combine. People call it Combin, or, I call it Combine. I think they just left off the E and they did a play on words. If you know what the actual name is, let me know, because I just call it Combine. But anyways, so here's 5 strategies that you can use to grow your Instagram account using Combine. So basically, #1 is collect Instagram hashtags that are appropriate to what you do and what you represent. So all you're going to do is you're going to launch Combine once you get it up. And you'll be on your profile page. Like, this is your actual profile once you set it up. And the setup's super easy. You just follow the instructions they give you. But all you're going to do is you're going to see, okay, so this is my account. These are my daily limits. It limits it so that way you don't get flagged for spam. And then what you're able to do is you come into this area right here where it says search. All right, so you're going to create a new search. So when doing hashtags, all you're going to do is you need to figure out which hashtags are the most popular. And there's a bonus tool that we use at the bottom. We'll go over that when we get there, to find, you know, the most relevant hashtags to your industry. I'll show you guys how to use that tool as well. And again, that's just a bonus tool. So when you're looking at putting hashtags or using hashtags to find followers, you want to find your most relevant ones. And so you use that tool, you find your most relevant ones. And for me, we'll just say for my digital marketing school, it's going to be something along the lines of, we'll do, because I already have, like, I have digital marketing, I have social media marketing as searches already. So we'll do email marketing, because I don't think I have this one on there yet. All right, so it shows you how many publications. So you want to find something that has a decent number of publications. That means there's a lot of people posting about it, right? So email marketing, and just keep in mind, again, this is per niche or per industry. So if you're in a local area doing stuff for a restaurant, you're trying to build a following in that local area, you're not going to see 2 million posts, say, about burgers just in that local area. It just won't happen, right? So your number is going to, let me show you. Email marketing, let me type it in one more time so we can see this. This little number right here, the publications number, won't necessarily be 190,000 or 2 million publications. You know, it could be around the 2.6K or even a couple hundred in your area, but that's what people in the local area are interested in. So you won't have, you know, millions. So just keep that in mind when you're building out, you know, this strategy for whatever clients you have or whatever. So I'm going to do email marketing. I'm going to leave it open to anywhere because my customers, my students come from anywhere in the world. I literally have students from almost every continent now, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, the cool thing about this is if you are doing business in a local city or something like that, you're able to target by that city and see who's engaging with those types of posts or posting that type of content in your area. But I'm going to leave it open. We'll talk about place in a minute. I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to do the last 2 weeks because I want it to be relevant. Last day, last week, that's kind of hard to get results for. So do last 2 weeks. You can always leave it open as well and do any time. Just know that that can come from any time on Instagram. So, you know, it could be people who aren't engaged with a specific topic anymore. It just depends. But that's why I do last 2 weeks to keep it more relevant. When you start off, so if you do the free package, you're only allowed to do 50. But I am using the $10 a month package, so it allows me to do up to 250 results. It also, so there's some other quick features you'll want to know. So when I click find, it's going to start populating. But when you do, so you'll see some of these searches right here. If you're not paying for the $10 a month, when you click follow or when you load a page for results, it's not going to automatically update that page. It's pretty much just going to keep the same users there. So you have to pay for the $10 a month package for it to update users and update it on a regular basis. So that way you're constantly following new people. Otherwise, it just leaves the same people there and it won't follow anybody else. But you can do it for a decent amount of searches. So let's take a look, like I said, back at this email marketing. So these are all people who have been posting about email marketing. So if they're posting about email marketing, that probably means that they have something to do with my industry, digital marketing, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click this follow. And I'm going to click follow all, and boom, look at this. Now what it does is you can see down here this app icon will start loading. You'll see it like start to go green. So after a while, it will actually just begin to slowly like these people, especially since, you know, there are daily limits. They want it to seem organic. You can't just like 250 people at once. Instagram would obviously be able to tell. So you just, you know, you have to let it go for a while. It'll go through all of these accounts and like them. You can also do like posts. So what I would do is I have it follow them. So we'll go down to one that I've been working with recently. So Ty Lopez, I followed all these people. All right. So actually I'm going to do it again because it found more. All right. So now it's following all these people. And now I want to like a post. So do you want to like the last one post of selected users? You can search for a specific post more accurately by adding hashtags or by adding a hashtag or location. So we're just going to click like. and it's going to go through all of their pages and like the last post that they had posted, which is great because it gives me free engagement. It gets them to look at my page. If it pops up as a notification on their page, something like that, they might check out my page, come and see what I have to offer. And you can apply this same theory or this same strategy to any type of client that you're using. So that's going to be the first one. We're just using general hashtags to find, interested users, whether that be hashtags related to the industry. There's all kinds of hashtags. Just make sure that you're using ones that are relevant to the industry or niche. So, if you have something for dogs, or say you sell dog products, you don't necessarily want to click something on like vet. Like you wouldn't want to type in hashtag vet, because that doesn't necessarily mean, that's not specifically about dogs. That has a lot to do with a lot of other categories. It can include other animals, all kinds of stuff. So be specific when you do your hashtags and make sure that, again, they're just relevant to the niche or to the business that you're working with. All right, so that's going to be searching by those hashtags. Now we're going to talk about really quickly just targeting Instagram followers by locations or events. So all you're going to want to do is, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to create a search. And say this time we're going to do SEO. All right, for search engine optimization, we're going to click SEO. We'll type in the United States because I get most of my students from the United States. It'll populate here in a second once it loads. You just click on that area. All right, we're going to do last 2 weeks, 250, find. And that's it. Now it's populating searches for people who have posted about SEO in the United States since 9/20/2017. So it's going to be relevant. There are people in my location, and it has to do with this information right here. So that while that populates, we're going to go on to the next step, and we'll come back and look at that in a second and see what it finds. All right, so the third thing you're able to do is you can target or search your target Instagram followers among followers and commenters of other accounts. All right, so basically all that means is, like I was saying, you can target people. So I go in, obviously, Ty Lopez does a lot of the same stuff I do. So I go in, I find Ty Lopez. So all you're going to do is you click add search, click users, and then you enter in their username right here. You can do it by commenters. You can do it by users list. I like to do it either by followers or commenters. Commenters are people who engaged. Followers are people who just follow their page. So you do both of those searches, and you're targeting both groups, the people who like their page, which is also the commenters, but even better, the people who are more engaged with the page, which would be a commenter. Obviously, those people are more engaged. So that's all you're going to do for finding people who are relevant. So you'll take this principle and you'll basically say, so if you run a burger restaurant in Atlanta, or if you're marketing for a burger restaurant in Atlanta, you'll just go find other competitors with large Instagram followings, and then you'll type them into here and start taking their followers. So that way they're starting to follow you now, and you can give them, if you give them even better content and more engaging content, they're going to follow you more than they will the competitor, right? So this is a really cool strategy for stealing competitors, getting results for your clients online and with Instagram. All right, so that's commenters and followers. Now you want to lure attention to your profile by cooperating with found Instagram posts and accounts. So all you're going to do is, basically all that means is you're going to engage with people who are posting. Okay, so or people who are you're going to engage with people who are posting, or you're going to go in there and actually like the stuff that they're posting on their page. So once I click somebody, all I'm going to do is, or once I set up a hashtag, all I'm going to do is find all of these are posts, right? So like I said, I'm just going to click like. Another cool thing, you can do a comment on all of them. So all you're going to do for a comment, if you do bulk posting, that's fine. Just make sure it's something broad and it's not very specific. So you say something like, "This is super useful. Thanks." Whoops, thanks. And that's all you have to do. You can save it as a template, you can do recent posts, but that's all you have to do. You click add comment and it goes and adds a comment to all of these people. So boom, now it's adding comments to all of those people's posts. So I should be able to go in. So right here you can see it allowed me to comment. When it highlights red, that means it actually went through and did the action. So you can go in and check the post. And it might not be uploaded yet, just be aware of that, but eventually it will be uploaded. It does take time, again, because it doesn't want to do everything automatically. So just be aware of that. So then the last thing you're going to do is find influencers and promote your account with their assistance. So you can obviously use this tool, like I mentioned, to find influencers, find people who, are relevant in the industry. But another tool I like to use, like I said, I have a bonus tool for you guys, is called Websta. All right, we're going to open Websta up, and it's websta.me. All right, so when I log in, boom, you just authorize it. Let it have access to your account so we can check things and figure out, what type of account you have. Now all you're going to do is you're going to go in and type in, so if I'm trying to find an influencer, I'm going to type in, say, digital marketing. Alright, so once we enter in digital marketing, you can easily just go through here. You can find people, or you can search by people. You can find by tags. So you can see, let's see, digital marketing tips. These will probably be people who are influencers in the niche. So I'll come in here and see if I can basically just scour through some people and see if I find somebody who's relevant or somebody that I could potentially work with. So this is what Websta's for. Super easy to use, really useful in finding people that you want to collaborate with. But it's, definitely one of my favorite tools for doing Instagram or performing Instagram research. Okay, so that's it. You can select user search and type in your competitor's name. Again, this is on Combine, and then categorize the search results by number of followers. So that's the really cool part. So if we go down to this, users, and then we categorize by, where is it, filter, whoops, followers, boom. So now we can see all of the people who I am or basically in my engagement circle who have high number of followers. And then so again, just a really cool tool to use. It's super cheap, super affordable, and it's really great for making sure that you're consistently growing your following, because all you have to do is come in once a day, or tell your VA to come in once a day, go to the searches that you have out, and then they just click follow and they start following all of the new searches that you have available. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video on Instagram and how to grow your Instagram following. So if you guys are, again, if you want to check out this article, it's online over at serialentrepreneur.academy. You can get access to that. Again, it's all free. Just like this video is free, I do it for you guys. So if you haven't followed me on any of my social media channels, I just want to see you hit Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You guys check all of those out, and I hope to see you guys, or at least talk to you guys for a little bit when you do. But until next time, guys, I'm gonna head out. Serial Entrepreneur. Peace.